Do hands have you feeling frustrated? I know that when I was young and I was drawing and learning as an artist, hands were very complicated for me. And whenever I would draw people, I never showed their hands. I always found a way to hide the hands behind the head or behind the waist, never revealing the hands. And so today, I want to teach you an easier way to do hands so that you feel more comfortable drawing them and you no longer have this problem. You can be proud of showing the hands and using them with your figures. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this great tutorial. Today you will need a large drawing pad or sketchbook, a pencil sharpener, and a drawing kit that includes these items. Don't forget the smudge stick. When drawing hands, you should always start with the structure first. Begin by drawing a circle for the wrist, then add an open square for the palm. Add circles for each joint. Notice the small triangle I added to connect the thumb to the palm. Now connect the dots by drawing lines to the large circle. Next, let's begin the fingers. Draw a line, add another circle for the joint, and then add a second line. Curve the lines according to how the hand is positioned. At this point, it will look like a robotic hand, but this is a great example of how you begin with structure first. Now connect the dots around the fingers like this. Notice how the tip of the finger is rounded on the bottom but flat on top. Also notice the tapering of the lines from the knuckle to the middle joint on each finger. I'm going to leave this hand like this and show you how to draw another hand with fingers bent beneath. Keep in mind that the structure process may change slightly with each hand position. Begin by drawing a bell shape, then add a long L and connect the two shapes together with a vertical line. Next, add a sideways triangle and add circles for the knuckle joints. Now we will draw in each of the fingers. Notice how I curve in using an L shape at the bottom of each finger. Erase any unwanted lines as you shape the hand to look more realistic. With how this hand is positioned, you will only fully draw the pinky finger. Take this extra line, erase part of it, and curve in the bottom to make the thumb. Now take your eraser and erase any unwanted lines to make your hand look more realistic. Now curve each of the finger lines to the left at the top. And add a few more L shapes for the knuckles. Now let's draw a hand holding something. This time draw a normal square, then add a line for the arm. Draw a sideways pyramid on the right, then add another line for the other side of the arm. Draw a horizontal line from left to right for the edge of the knuckles. Then once again, add your circles. Next, draw 4 L's from left to right. These will make the bent fingers. Notice how I make a little bulge at the wrist to accentuate the wrist bone. Now draw the rod that the hand is holding. Erase all of the extra lines and detail the hand a little more. And back to adding the L's again. And there you go. Let's do another one. This time we'll do an open hand. Make another square shape. This one will look like a slice of bread. And what do we add next? The circles. Now add the thumb. Think of it as a slide. Draw the straight diagonal line on the left and a curved line down the right. Add the lines for the arm, then add a line for each of the fingers, like this. Don't forget the circles for each of the finger joints. And connect your dots. Notice the U shape I draw in between each finger. Now for my favorite part, the lines within the palm. Just erase the beginning structural lines first. Watch carefully as I draw the lines, and you can do the same. The pinky is curved forward, so it will have a few more lines below it to accentuate that position. Add a few folds on the right of the palm for a more realistic effect. and also a couple of curves above the wrist. Add a few shadows and darken the outline, and you'll be done with this hand. Watch these examples in time-lapse. To try them, just pause the screen at any time. I'm going to add a little more shading to these hands. Watch how I use the smudge stick to blend evenly when using my 6B and 8B pencils for shading. Now I'm going to draw my own hand. You can do the same. This time I'm going to use a lot more detail with my shading. Watch how I draw the fingernails. I'm going to use my smudge stick to shade the lighter shadows on my hand. The result is impressive. Look what we accomplished today! Now you have several examples to help you draw better hands. Keep up the hard work and practice a lot. And to become a better artist, you know what to do. Subscribe today. You won't regret it.